You know, a Jamerican New Yorker do be getting sad sometimes. She do be getting sad. And who's that Jamerican New Yorker? It's me! Hi guys! It's Kimmy Gordon here, your favorite Jamerican New Yorker. And I know you all heard of the sad, but also glad news last week. If you didn't, you can watch it here. Okay, before I get into all of that about sad, bad, glad, happy, mad, whatever else, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe, okay? Hit the subscribe button on the left, right here in the bottom left of the screen. Subscribe to your girl, because you're gonna wanna hear this tea. I always come with a little bit of tea, a little bit of spice, a hot beverage to go down nice. Today, I am going to be putting you all on to some acting pro tips. A lot of people hate to do this in the industry, but it's absolutely necessary, and that thing is networking. You always hear people say it's about who you know, and that is so true. We gonna get into it. I have 5 things pertaining to networking that if you stick around, it might just switch up the way that you do business. It's not just in the acting world that networking is necessary. Whatever field you're in, you're gonna have to network, baby boo. So might as well you figure out how you should do it, why you should do it, and why it is important. Let's get into it. Y'all know I never leave home without a handy dandy notebook. You can also check out my video on bullet journaling and how I keep myself organized and consistent here. We gonna talk about networking. Let me look into my notes. Mind your business. 5 tips about networking. Number 1, it's unavoidable, baby. You gonna have to network. You gonna have to talk to somebody. I'm sorry to all my people that are shy, to all my people that feel like they're antisocial or are antisocial. People are just not for them. They don't like people. I'm sorry, but it's unavoidable. Nobody can make it on their own. What's that African proverb that says, what does it say? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You're trying to make longevity, you're trying to have a legacy, you're trying to have generational wealth, then you need to go together. Get to know people, reach out when you need help. Networking is unavoidable. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is that it's not so scary. I feel like people overestimate how it is.
Oh my gosh, I gotta know somebody, I don't know nobody.
You gotta know at least one person, even if it's your mama, who she know. Networking is so important, and it's not as scary as you think it is. Something that always stands out in my mind when I think about networking, or if anytime it feels overwhelming, or I'm going to an event, or even if it's a Zoom event and I'm like, I don't know these people. Oh my gosh, what if they judge me? What if they think my hair is weird? What if they think I talk too much? Because I do. Bernard Hiller, in his book, Stop Acting, Start Living, which if you are an actor, I probably recommended this book already. That book is amazing. I feel like any actor should really check it out. One of the things that he talks about in that book is the fact that it would be so much easier to approach people if you saw them as a friend as opposed to a stranger. Most of us grow up being told that we should not speak to strangers. So when we go out now, we are on defense all the time. What if you saw everybody as a friend and thought, you know what, maybe I do have something in common with this person. There must be something we could talk about. It's not as scary when you see everybody as a potential friend as opposed to a potential threat. So bring your guard down just a little bit and see what you can find. Number 3, be a giver, be a helper. If every time you converse with somebody, they always talk about
Gimme.
it's gonna get annoying after a while. Like, why do I always have to help you? Why do I always have to give to you and you never give to me? It's gonna become annoying after a while. Be a helper. Be somebody that people can call. That's how you get your name into rooms before you even get into the rooms. Not being a doormat for people to run all over you. Be a helper is what I'm trying to say. How can I help you? Oh, that's your project? That's your vision? Do you need help? How can I help you? People will remember that and remember you, and when they have projects and they get the bread to be able to fund those projects, if they didn't have the bread before, they will remember you and be like, yo, she held it down or he held it down. Let's bring XOXO onto this project. Be a helper, not a grabber. That's number 3. Number 4, kind of has to do with number 3, is what you got going on. You in a space to network and talk about yourself, but what do you have going on? You gotta have your own project, something that you're working on to bring to the table. What I realize is that the industry is not gonna sit down and hand out blank checks to people that didn't earn it. What are you doing to earn that check? Do you have a web series? Are you writing something? Do you have a channel? Do you have a podcast? Do you have a reel? Do you have your headshots at least? Have something that you're passionate about that you can talk about and people can remember you by. I have something that I'm passionate about, which is this channel. And this channel has opened so many doors for me. I would not have met my husband if it wasn't for this channel. I wouldn't have gotten 2 of the jobs that I currently have if it weren't for this channel. And I would not have gotten that sweet digs. Actually, 3 jobs. I've gotten a lot of jobs out of this channel, and I'm expecting to get more. So holler at me. Let me know if the price is right. But yeah, have something that you're passionate about. That's your project, that you know whatever happens, you got this. You got your channel, you got your podcast, you got this project you're working on, you got this script, you have this web series, you have this team, this community that you've built. Create community. That's what networking is for. So that's number 4. And number 5, take the time to figure out who you are, what you bring to the table. And I'm not talking about what you do, baby boo, because that's something that hit me at the top of 2022. Like, if you take away all the things that I can do, who am I? Take away the drumming, singing, acting, dancing, writing, all of that stuff. Who am I? What do I bring to the table? Am I a kind-hearted person? Am I a generous person? Am I a loving person? Am I hardworking? Am I passionate? Who the hell am I? Because who you are, not what you do, but who you are, your character, do you have integrity, all those things is what's gonna make somebody want to get to know you. That's what's gonna make you attractive to people. How you carry yourself, how do you carry yourself? Take some time to observe yourself, get to know yourself, so that when you do get into networking spaces, you know what it do, boo-boo. You know who you are. Nobody can come and persuade you with any offers or try to get you to work for exposure because you took the time to harvest the treasures that are inside of you. You're not gonna give that away for free once you harvest them treasures. Once you harvest them treasures. But that is number 5. Networking is important. Anybody wants to reach out to connect, you wanna jump on a Zoom call, tell me what you're passionate about, let me know. Maybe we can work together, who knows? If you have a project that you need some help on and maybe I can help in some way, let me know. That's how you build community. That's how you build family. That's how you build, period. My website is also below, as well as my Instagram. I honestly give out my Instagram like it's a business card, baby. Whenever I meet somebody at any function, it's the Instagram that I give out. It's my handle, at Kimmy T.C. Gordon, at Kimmy T.C. Gordon, at Kimmy T.C. Gordon, at Kimmy T.C. Gordon. Yeah, that's another thing. Tip number 6, okay? I wasn't even expecting, that's not on my paper, that's just off the dome. If you don't have social media as an actor or as honestly any type of business professional, you just shot yourself in the foot. You gotta at least have Facebook. You at least gotta have Auntie Uncle Facebook. Unless you Batman and you got them bat bucks. If you wanna build something, you gotta have at least an Instagram. Even if you don't be posting like that, just to have so you can stay connected, so you can DM people. Twitter is great for the writing community. If you're a writer, jump on Twitter. Gotta have something popping. That's how people stay current. Because if I don't see you on social media, to be honest, I forget about people. I'm not even gonna hold you. When people haven't posted in a while, I'm like, oh, I forgot. Wait, where do I know her from? Oh! Stay engaged with other people's things, because you never know when you may need some of that engagement for yourself when you pop off on your passion project. You never know. That's why I be in people. I be gassing people up. I don't gas things up unless I really like them or I think something is cool. Then I'm like, yes, like you a cutie. Yes, good for you. Do that thing, sis. Start that business, sir. Go. Yes. I love supporting people. That's my favorite thing to do. It's one of my favorite pastime activities. And not just because I'm expecting support. Nobody has to support me. Nobody has to watch my videos. Nobody has to do anything. But when you know that you're giving it from a genuine place, what you give is gonna come back to you. And of course, this comes with a disclaimer, which is that if it's mentally not good for you, like you literally cannot take all of that in, fine, don't engage. Or if you check out my video on self-care, one of the tips that I did say is take breaks from social media. You ain't gotta be on it promoting yourself all the time. Oh my gosh, please watch my video. Please like my picture. Here's my reel. Please enjoy. You ain't gotta do all of that, bro. If it's too much for you, don't engage. You don't have to. It's all good. Try to keep yourself amongst people, and you never know what that networking you do now can do for you later. I got stories on stories. One day I'll tell y'all. Anyways, I have been Kimmy T.C. Gordon, your favorite Jamerican New Yorker, and I will see you next week for another video. Like, subscribe, share this. Share this with your shy friend that isn't convinced that networking is gonna help them. Let me try to convince them. Let me try. Send the video, share, see what happens. Anyways, I'm gonna go find some more of my apple juice. Thank you, Austin. Shout out to my nephew. It's that juicy juice. This is proof that my nephew loves me. This is 100% juice. No added sugar. He looking out for my health. Gotta get you a plug. Networking. Back at me. Oh, when will my reflection show who I am inside? No, but seriously, who are you?